Esports has actually been around for a long time. You know, people were competing in gaming back when there was pinball and Pong. And really, esports started as competition. It was just kids competing against one another. Even in high school, or excuse me, college, we would get our N64s together and play GoldenEye, right? So we were already in an esports type LAN center feel. There just weren't really as many tournaments around it, unless, of course, Nintendo and Sega both had massive tournaments back in the day, back in the late 80s and early 90s. But again, that was very singular, right? It was one person against one person. Esports, about 10 years ago, started in South Korea, Japan specifically, and some of the other Asian-based countries. And they really started putting these team mechanics together. StarCraft was a big game that was really one-on-one, but StarCraft 2 ended up starting kind of this new realm of competitive gaming that was very quick, very fast. There were other games out there, of course. You know, Madden has always been around, FIFA and things of that nature, and they maintain today. But then you get games that came in like League of Legends, Valorant, Call of Duty, and they really became team-based. So 10 or so years ago, in those countries, it really kind of started. And then it gravitated over into the United States. And from then, it was competitive in nature, obviously in a professional market. Europe was obviously very big. A lot of the best teams that are professional now are from Europe. And then obviously YouTube took it. Now it's a global phenomenon. There's 530 plus million people following esports professionally, just like any other sport, and it's secondary only to soccer or football if you are European. So that is really where it's come from and what it has gotten us to now, which is trickling down into the K through 12 space. So it used to be just competitive, and now we're seeing esports in a more educational manner and programmatic manner, which is also tying in STEM, STEAM, CTE, and a lot of hands-on learning that just didn't exist before. So we're kind of melding the two.